Happy New Year, everybody. Welcome back to more CS News. It's going to be a great 2025. What do you guys expect to happen this year throughout CS? We are just weeks away from our first CS tournament, and yes, the news is going to keep on coming. So, hope you guys all enjoy. Let's hop right into it, though. The biggest news of the past 24 hours of last year and so far this year is Ropz officially departing FaZe. Yes, it was rumored for a long time he will be going to Vitality, but it's now official as FaZe Clan have let him go. Last time we talked about this, a co-founder of FaZe, that being Temper, saying it was the worst Christmas news ever. Ropz wanted more firepower. It was not possible for FaZe to actually keep him, and now their goodbye to Ropz is official. We also have some player responses out there, which to me is kind of awesome. You see Karrigan, you see Broky, you see other FaZe members giving their thanks to Ropz for a great 3 years, and it just kind of goes to show you that how likable of a player this is. You don't often see a lot of the players saying, hey, it's been a great run, man. Best of luck on your journey. So for me, that says a lot about Ropz. As Ropz himself posted, once upon a time, there was a 12-year-old boy who dreamt of being in FaZe. That boy was me. Fast forward a decade, I am proud for not only reaching that dream, but also creating history within it. Today, I'm officially leaving FaZe to start another journey. It was an absolute joy and pleasure to represent this team alongside all of the amazing people who became like family to me. Memories for a lifetime, one of the best 3 years of my life. No words will do justice to how much this meant for me and how special everything was. This was a decision I made against my heart, and part of me will always love this team and organization. Thank you. And with that, we also had FaZe announce the departure of him. They have a much longer video on YouTube, but posted a short bit of it on Twitter.
So far in CS, I've definitely accomplished all the goals that I've set before. I'm never going to say all my goals because I think you always want to have a new one. It does get harder and harder once you get past certain stuff. Now you got to do it just all over again.
Sky is the limit.
Yeah, he can win almost everything one more time if he wants to.
He is gonna end his career at some point being one of the best lurks ever had in the game. He's sitting at peak years now, where with all the experience of, like I said, slump, winning tournaments, losing tournaments, he can become a very legendary player of the game.
I haven't lost my love for the game. I don't think it's ever gonna happen. I mean, we as CS players, like we have played this game for like at least the same amount of time like you sleep in your life. I want to be remembered as having an impact on the development of the scene, the game, the players itself, have an impact on everything.
Then we also saw Karrigan get involved, saying, hey Ropz, we have played 19 championship Sundays together in MOUZ, FaZe. Every time I felt comfortable in your abilities to win an incredible round for our team. Endless hours spent on the server together, pushing each other to the limits. 12 of these Sundays, we won. Thank you. And also saying, sad day, but time to let him go, and so proud to see his development, not just as a player, but as a person. See you on the server. And that is just like, oh, time to let him go. Like, Karrigan is literally a dad of Ropz, and you rarely see these kind of storylines really fulfill themselves in esports. From MOUZ to FaZe, several years on FaZe. You could argue an era together, right? With the accomplishments they've had together. They want to win on 12 Sundays. Time to let him go. And they're going to play against each other still. And like, it's so good. And Broky saying, from being inspired by you going through FPL to playing in the same team to being the first ones from the Baltics to win a major, thank you for everything, boss man Ropz. And it's just really touching, man. It's going to be such a weird like situation to be in to start this year, like cheering for Vitality or cheering for FaZe. I will say, so far in Roster Mania, who is your favorite team you're seeing developed as of now? I mean, you got FaZe and Vitality favorites, in my opinion, that I'll be cheering for. Of course, going to be cheering for a team like Liquid. I'm curious where Complexity goes. There's a lot of things still left on the table, still pieces being moved. But as of now, the most interesting teams changed so far seem to be Vitality and FaZe, and we'll have some trickle-down effects later on with other teams out there who are actually changing. But this is good so far. This offseason has been amazing. And speaking of amazing content out there that I wish you guys would check out and subscribe to, that's going to be Styko. If you guys don't know Styko, I would say one of the kindest people I have ever met in all of esports. Like, this dude is just so kind. I interviewed him a long time ago with iBuyPower back in the day. I've met him several times now. Also got to see him play and talk to him at the last Paris CSGO major, where Apex made their incredible run with Styko. He has amazing YouTube content, and yet again this year he broke down how much money he made as a professional Counter-Strike player. Now, I'm not going to give you guys the full breakdown. He does that in his video. Please go watch it. It is like so insightful, and he went through all these clearances from most people to get permission to even share the numbers he was allowed to share. And it's just it's great to see this side of players. A lot of esports players do not put in this effort in their content to show us the other side of things. So go subscribe to Styko, okay? As he breaks down his income throughout the year, and last time he did this back in 2023, he of course had that run through the last CSGO major with Apex, had a lot of sticker money, made a good amount of money last year. This time around, it shows around 154,000 euros. You guys know I'm bad with symbols. It's around $160,000 USD, which is a lot of money, don't get me wrong, but I feel like when people think of Counter-Strike players, they think they're making a lot more. Like, that dude worked just about every day of the year and also traveled for a good portion of the year away from home and everything to make $160,000. Again, that is still a very financially successful year for a lot of people out there, but I think when it comes to CS, unless you're at the tippity top level and you're competing at all the big events and you're winning and you're going to majors, I think the fall off, people got to realize if you want to be a Counter-Strike pro, there is a grind to that. And for many years, you are not going to make sustainable income because this is Styko in the later half of his career, right? And I would imagine his trajectory has gone like that. So all in all, me trying to say, you still have to sacrifice a lot to be a CS pro. It can look like a lot of money on paper, but these dudes are working every hour of the day or traveling the other days. So it's crazy to see, and I'm glad he can show it.
Start of the year, I was part of Team Apex for 4 months. My monthly salary in the team was 11,200 euros, so in total I made this much. After that, I was transferred to Team Monte, and they did not allow me to reveal my monthly salary for the purpose of this video, which I will respect. In Monte, I played for about 4 months, but then we decided to go our separate ways after mutual agreement. So with what I can share, my salary is made up 44,800 euro, and Monte numbers are going to be uncategorized as other in pie chart at the end of the video, so stick around. Prize money is a bit more straightforward. As I said, this year we didn't win any incredible tournaments, so this stream of income is definitely the one taking a hit compared to last year. In total, I made 6,443 euro, and the percentage split I had in Apex was 7.14%. This means that if we win the tournament, which gets you 10,000 euro, for the first place I would get 714 euro as a reward. In Monte, my contract was obviously different, and this prize money split was also adjusted. In Monte, I was receiving 8.33%, so in that regard, I had better terms. And if you, as a viewer, want to have better terms on this channel, you better hit that subscribe and like buttons. I'm trying to provide a lot of valuable content on this channel, and simple click can make my videos access a lot more people.
But also he shows that 4 months of that was salary with Apex. He shows the amount there, but another 4 months that goes into the other category is his salary with Monty mixed with his sticker money from the Copenhagen major, which makes up about half of his income for the entire year. So pretty crazy. He also does coaching. He did analyst work with Blast, which I love seeing him on the desk. I hope he does more of that. And of course, was only a part-time player this year, about 8 months throughout the year. So $160,000, and he works like 4, 5, 6 jobs just to make that. Which is crazy. So here's to me hoping Styko has an even better 2025, and I would love to see other players do this. It's like a Cloud9 throwback when they built, you know, their Colossal or their Colossus, and they started showing salaries, and those salaries were crazy back in the day, man. They got it twisted right there. But I would love to see more of this transparency. What about you guys? So shouts to Styko. Make sure to go sub. And that is all I got for you guys on the first day of 2025. So thanks to all of you guys, of course, who have been subbing, leaving comments. I do appreciate you. And anyone sending me Twitter DMs on any stories out there, it's greatly appreciated. Till next time, drink up. I'll see you back here probably tomorrow morning. Take care.